Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've actually sat down and talked, but basically I just want to mention that I finally got a table, not in my makeup room, but a dining room table. So right now I'm filming in the kitchen, and this is probably where I will be filming for the time being until I get a table for the room where I have my makeup, or I might just like stack stuff up as a table, but I now have a chair, so I'm really excited about that. But basically today I'm just going to do a talk through video, but just doing kind of like an easy everyday type look. My friend did give me an idea of doing everything backwards just to, you know, change things up. So instead of me doing my brows, eyes, and then face, I will be doing my face, eyes, and then my eyebrows. So again, just to do something a little bit different. I am a little bit red. If you can tell, I have a breakout right here because I couldn't stop messing with it. And right here, so I'm just going to be doing color correcting. So I'm going to be using a green concealer. Oh my god, this like melted. So yeah, I'm just going to conceal where I'm pink, which is all on my cheeks right here. Foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. And really quickly, before I do that, I'm actually going to use concealer first. And I'm going to be taking the Lottie London Got It Covered in Maple. The reason why I'm doing this first is because I noticed that it really helps when I do this first, so it doesn't get as cakey as opposed to me putting the foundation on first, which is heavier than the concealer. So I put this on first, which is lighter, and then the foundation, just to give some coverage. And then on days where I actually want to have extra coverage, then I'll go ahead and just put it over on top of the foundation, or I'll just put an extra layer on top as well as putting it on before. And then already this concealer is pretty nice. Like, I could probably just go out with this, but you can still kind of see some green, so this is where I'm going to go in with the foundation. So once I have that, and I think I want just a little bit more concealer right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take an orange concealer, or a yellow concealer, just to brighten. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at that. And then to set my face, I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Face Powder. And I'm going to use some to bake for the time being, just under my eyes. And then the rest I'm going to use to set the face. I'm also going to bake because normally I do my eyes first, which is easier to clean up. So if I have fallout, I can just use a wipe. But since I'm already gonna have my face makeup on, I'm doing that so that way if there is fallout, you can just wipe it off with the powder and everything will be good. Normally you would want to do this if you're doing like an intense eye. I'm not doing anything crazy, so again, it's not a huge deal, but just throwing that out there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do bronzer. And for this, again, I'm going for kind of a natural look. So I'm using Ciate London Star Island bronzer. So it just looks like this. No shimmer, it's really pretty. And I'm just gonna kind of bring some color to my face. So nothing too precise. And then real quick, I'm just going to take this brush and really get some powder in here because I always crease with the foundation. So I'm just gonna try and set it as best as I can. Oh my God. And even though I'm not going for a super precise contour and all that, I still like to have it pretty sharp. Not 100% sharp or like super sharp, but I still like it to be cleaner. And then for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take MAC Merrily blush. It has some, it's not a matte blush, it has some shimmer, so I'm hoping to bring a little bit of glow to my face with this as well as the highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take it on this e.l.f. small stipple brush because I don't want it too intense. And just barely sweep it right here, just on top of the bronzer. Again, nothing too crazy. Just tip of my nose. And then for highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and brush this off real quick. I know I said I was gonna leave it on, but I don't want it to get in the way with for my highlight right now. So for highlight, I'm going to use this Ciate London Dewy stick. And it really is just kind of like it's not a cream because obviously it's a stick, but this is going to be a nice base, or you can use it on its own. It's a really pretty, it just gives like a dewy look basically, like the name. I swatched it on my wrist, I don't know if you can tell. I would put another light on, but the light in here is very yellowish and I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and just dot this onto my face like this. And again, I don't know if you can tell, you probably can, but it just gives a nice glow. You do kind of want to use your finger to tap it out and kind of disperse it, because if you just leave it as a line and you want to apply a highlight on top of it, it's just going to sit as a line. It's not going to really look as natural as you would want it to be. And again, it is natural enough, it is glowy enough to just leave it like this. And I'm just going to put some on the tip of my nose. So if you just literally want a glowy look without the whole highlight, then that's when you would just use this. The only problem I have with this is it feels sticky. Like not 100% sticky, but like if you go like this, you can definitely feel it on your face. So I feel like it's better off when you put a highlight on top of it just to set it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have that feeling on my face. And who knows, maybe like some dirt's gonna come up and grab it and stick to it too. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And this is in the shade Gleam. They do have different shades, like I said. I can't remember the other names, to be honest, but this one kind of gives me like an opal effect, kind of with yellowish tones. So with that being said, I'm going to be using Ciate London. It's their Glow 2 highlighters, and this is in the shade Starburst, and this also kind of has yellowish tones instead of like white or too gold. So I'm going to go ahead and use that on a e.l.f. blush brush. I love how it reminds me of like a tapered brush, so it just like fits perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it. And I'm gonna kind of drag it down. Again, I'm not doing it too hard. I'm holding the tip of the brush, so I have a very light hand. But I'm gonna drag it down a little bit, not too crazy, just to help blend it out. Otherwise, like I said, it's just gonna be a line of highlight instead of like a more natural look. So just like this. It's really pretty. I love this highlighter. It's definitely my favorite. And then on the nose, and see how more intense my nose is with this on top? And then my lip. And then that is actually it with the face. I can just do the lips real quick, which isn't actual lipstick. I'm just gonna be using it's like a chapstick, but with gloss. This is Ciate London. I'm not getting paid for this at all. These products were actually sent to me a while back, but I really like their face products, to be honest with you, like 100% honest. Their highlighters are definitely amazing. They're not too powdery, but that's a whole other video if you want me to go into more depth about all the products. I have a lot of lip products, but basically I'm just going to be using this. This is their Pretty Stix in BFF. They have a whole bunch of different colors. They have purple, red, more pinkies, more brownies. But this one's like the perfect browns. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on. You see, it's very natural, and it's also very comfortable because it does have the gloss in it, so it's not too drying like a matte lipstick or whatever, you know. As you can tell, it's very natural. I love glossy looks. I've been really into that. Not so crazy about matte anymore, but it's really comfortable, moisturizing, and it smells good. So I'm gonna go ahead. Some came off, so I'm just gonna put it on. I'm gonna go ahead and just move on to the eyes. For eyes, I'm going very natural, nothing crazy again. So for that, I'm gonna be using this Sigma Warm Neutrals palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start off with this shade right here. This is Cinnamon. And just on a no-name brush, I'm just going to throw this in the crease. Leo. My dog, he fell asleep, and he's like, you know when they have those dreams and they like start crying or like shaking? He's doing that right now. I'll show him in a bit. I actually don't think I've ever showed him in my videos. I really wish I did when he was little because he was so cute. I mean, he's still cute, but he's obviously gotten bigger. He's, we rescued him at the Nashville Humane Society. So I'm not 100% sure what he is. They say he's a border collie and like an Australian shepherd mix or something weird like that, but he looks nothing like those dogs because I looked him up. So I'm not really sure what he is, but he's so cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here, which is Cozy. And this is a Morphe B81 brush. Again, I'm just throwing all these warm colors in the crease. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this all out a little bit more with the wrong brush, the Sigma E39, their Buff and Blend brush. And I'm just going to use this at the top up here, just a little bit more of cinnamon. But this brush is a lot more, it's not fluffy, obviously. So again, I'm basically doing what the brush is called. I'm buffing and blending it out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take the domed blending brush, which is their E43, and just a little bit, I don't want too much shimmer blending area, but I'm just gonna take this maroon in Russett. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but barely dabbing it in and just applying this in the outer corner. But no, not going into the crease. This is just going to be in this outer corner. Just like that. For now, I will be blending it, and if it goes into the crease, that's fine, but I'm not going in with actually placing it in there because I don't want it to be like too intense. Like, using the Sigma medium sweeper, their E54 brush, which basically is just a flat brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this with the shade right here. This is, I'm holding it upside down so I can't read it. Balanced. Oh no, wait. Fawn. This is Fawn. Yeah. Did I have one wrong? No, I'm still good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take that on the brush. For this part, I just want to do a, I'm not doing liner, but I do want to substitute it with just a darker shadow. So I'm going to be taking the Sigma Bent Liner B12, just literally looks like this, and going in with that maroon shade that I used, Russett. Again, I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm just going to be getting a lot of this product onto the brush and just brushing it on the my lash line. And for lashes, I'm going to be using my friend's lashes. She has her own eyelash company. It's Wink Lashes by JF, and this is the style Chula, which is a perfect everyday lash. They're very, get the names in the back. This is the very first one. There's cute packaging. This is cute, but it's like pink, so this is what they look like. They're very natural looking. People ask me if I have eyelash extensions when I wear these just because they're natural but still noticeable. So I love wearing these for very neutral looks. She does have two other styles, which I can list the names down below as well as talk about them a bit. I did talk about them before in a previous description on YouTube, but so I'll just copy and paste it because obviously it's my honest opinion and that's just how I feel about the lashes. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just use some glue. I'm using the Duo Lash Glue, the one with the applicator, which is my absolute favorite. Don't get the dark toned one, that one sucks. With the applicator, it's the black one with orange writing. This is the white one with the green writing, and it's, I think it's about $6 at Target, and I love it. So now while that dries, I guess I'll go ahead and just start with my brows. And for this, the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade 6. I'm just gonna go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Powder, and I'm just using the number 7 brush for this. This is what the lashes look like. That's just one on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and real quickly conceal. So I'm just taking an angled brush with that My Lottie London concealer, and I'm just going to put the other lash on, and I tried my best with this brow. I hate it so much. But moving on, I'm going to go ahead and just take that Dewy stick again on a Sigma Lash Fan Brush E04. And I'm going to use this as a brow bone highlight, again a base. For inner corner, this is a lip brush from Sigma, but I like using it for my inner corner because it's tiny and it fits perfectly. I also like using it to blend out shadows in the lower lash line, but for this, it's a detailed lip brush, L04. I'm going to go ahead and just use that highlight and pop this in my inner corner. And I noticed I've been using a lot of Sigma brushes today. Again, I'm not getting paid for that. I just happened to have cleaned my brushes yesterday and these were in a different box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do blue. Again, this is totally optional, but I kind of just want to do a pop of color, just something different. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Ciate London Wonderland Gel Kohl Liner Pencil in the shade Midnight. So I'm gonna go ahead and just run this. This kohl liner is very easy to blend and very creamy. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the other end. It has a little angled brush. I'm just going to go ahead and use it to blend it out. Just take cinnamon from the palette and just use it to blend it out. I'm going to go ahead and just use this shade to just help blend it out. Go ahead and just set it. This is just the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Oh, really quickly, didn't do it. Just put some mascara on your lower lashes. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoy this easy kind of everyday makeup type thing. This is really easy and quick to do. It obviously just took a little bit longer because I was talking. So I hope this video isn't too long. Again, if there's specific videos you'd like to see, like a review on all the products I have from one company, go ahead and just let me know down below, or any other suggestions down below. I do have one idea for my next video, which is going to be a holiday look. So that will be the next video that is up, and I planned on filming it on Friday, and it should be up that night depending on what I do, if not maybe Saturday the weekend or next week. But don't really have anything else to say. Oh, let me show you my baby real quick. Baby boy, come here. Come on. Oh, Stix. He was sleeping, so he's a little tired. His name is Leo. Again, not 100% sure what breed he is, but he used to be so tiny when I first got him. Now he's so big. He's still actually pretty tiny, but he was a lot smaller. But yeah, so I hope you liked this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And I don't have anything else to say, so I guess I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!
Sit. Shake. Good boy. Other paw. Good boy. High five. Good boy. You're so cute.